What is up, everybody? It is Life's Apprentice. Well, back working on some firewood. Little update. Box elder pretty much gone. I worked on that yesterday for a few hours. This got cleaned out yesterday and the day before, and I sold all that elm. So it was actually probably my best week yet. I think I did $150 just at the self-serve stand so far this week. And it's cool to get rid of. I had that face cord of elm right here. Pretty cool to get rid of that right away, open up a spot. But today's video, we're going to be cutting hickory. Now, there is some apple in here too. This is a really good load. This is some really good high quality stuff. So I got the tractor, well, you'll see it here in a little bit. But we're going to get all this hopefully cut and moved, split, and stacked. And I'm not super familiar with hickory. This is not shagbark. This is a bitternut or butternut, whatever you call it, hickory. I'm not super familiar with it, but I know that people love to smoke things with it, and it's really good for heating. So we're going to cut into it, and I'm going to start with the little saw here, and then we'll move up. Once we get into some of this bigger stuff, we'll move into the bigger saw. So here we go. Now this saw's been running kind of weird, so we'll see how it runs today. The last tank I ran through it, it ran like crap. So hopefully it runs better today. Yeah, she's going to be a pain in the butt. I just ran almost a tank through it. It's not running right. It's usually, this saw runs amazing usually. It's sharp, it's cutting, but it's not running right. So you guys have been helping me out a lot with the firewood stuff, giving me suggestions, telling me what I'm doing wrong. As long as you guys are nice about it, I'm not going to take it the wrong way. I can take criticism. I've dealt with it my entire life. And I learn by doing and failing. So anything you guys can suggest, maybe for my saw, I clean the air filter. I'm running some treatment through it. The last time that it started running kind of weird was the bottom of my mixture tank, but this is new fuel. So I thought it might have been the bottom of the tank, but this is new fuel this time and it's still running weird. But it's cutting great. It's just not running right. So I don't know. I haven't checked the spark plug. Maybe it's a spark plug, or maybe the saw's just shot. I've cut a lot of wood with that little cheapo saw. But some beautiful hickory. Look at that. Some beautiful stuff. I got quite a bit cut with the little saw, even though it's running like crap. I had this happen one other time with this saw last summer or fall, and all I had to do, I just ran a couple tanks through it with some seafoam or fuel additive, and it was fine. And now it's doing kind of the same thing again, so hopefully that's the problem. But some really nice stuff, pretty straight. You can see the crotch of the tree was split, probably why they cut it down. But this is the only thing that's got a whole bunch of knots and crap on it. This is probably the second stick off of that tree, I would imagine. I don't know, I was looking at the saw. I don't see anything obviously wrong with it as far as the air filter or anything, but I figured I'd show you guys the Kubota. I've had this for 4 years. It's a B2650, I don't know, a bunch of numbers. It's a tractor. I think it's like 26 horsepower or something like that. And I really like it. I've had a few issues with it, but other than that, I haven't really showed it using it for firewood, so figured I'd show it to you guys. I know a lot of people like tractors out there, but anyways, this wood needs to go back there all the way around the building, so we're going to use the bucket, load it up, and take it around. Here we go. Alright, there it is. Looks like, oh, that was just the end that got cut a while ago. This has been sitting here for a couple weeks. Yeah, so we're going to take this back to where we're going to split and stack it. And I just got a text that he's on his way, my tree service guy, with ash. Alright, well, hopefully you guys can hear me. He just dropped a big load of ash over there, and he's coming back with more. Oh, you can kind of see it. Pretty big, probably two face cords at least. And we're going to try to get all this hickory out of here because he's coming back with another load of ash. So, try to get this hickory moved. I've been having some troubles with the chains. I want to show you the chain actually. This thing is not the greatest at close-up. But do you see this chain? I didn't sharpen it today. It's not terrible, but it's not great. You can see the rakers, and I'm told that those are like a safety. It's like a safety chain. So I have the wrong chain. Oh, the boss is here. Anyways, leave a comment. Is this like a safety chain and I shouldn't be using these? I didn't know that that was a thing, but I've been told that, and I can't keep these chains sharp. I don't know what it is. Part of it is my knowledge of chainsaws and sharpening. I'm self-taught. I haven't been doing this my whole life. My dad never cut a stick of firewood probably in his life. So I'm kind of, learn as I go, self-taught. But I've been having issues with this saw. I can sharpen the other ones no problem and keep them sharp with the Husqvarna, the 460 Rancher. This is a 20-inch bar. I have a 24-inch, and I've just been having constant issues with it. So that cut pretty good. Leave a comment, let me know, help me out here. You guys are my teachers. YouTube is my teacher. Well, in the meantime, I got most of it cut. I'm gonna get this loaded up and back where it belongs, and I got a little bit left to cut underneath here, but it's a big mess, so we're gonna get this moved. It was there. There's one little piece that I ran out of fuel. This is Apple, these pieces. This piece is probably pretty much junk, but I don't know, I still feel like the saw is not cutting very good. I don't know. I need to sharpen it for sure. But there it was, right there. And there it is right there. This is all locusts here. So I'm gonna guess it's about half a cord, maybe 2 face cords. It'd be cool if it's 2. But I'm gonna kind of keep a section here. I'll probably put some pallets down here and kind of keep a section here where it's in the wind and in the sun, where I can keep like the smoking type woods, so locust, cherry, and I have a bunch of apple here. That's kind of my plan. I don't have any pallets, and you can see, like, I put as much on pallets as I could, and this is on pallet. This oak over here is on pallet. All that stuff back there, which you can't really see anymore. All this is on pallets, and all that's on pallets. And then I ran out. Here's a little bit of pine, that's not on pallets. This stack of red oak, which is going to take like 2 years to dry, is not on pallets. This section here is not on pallets, but from here over, this is pretty much all on pallets. And I'm pulling out of the season stuff here. This is all on pallets here. This is not. So I don't know, I need more pallets, but kind of jumping into this and hit the ground running. We got a lot of wood. I didn't show you guys splitting this. I was splitting this yesterday. Probably split, God, it had to have been almost a full cord of box elder, and it's filling in nice. So he's going to drop another load of ash. I just seen him. So he's going to be here any minute. We're going to drop a load of ash right here. I can cut, split, and stack. Let me know, guys, like, can I know since ash doesn't have very high moisture content, can I stack ash like this and not worry about it getting real moldy? Or am I going to need to stack this? Now, the reason I've done this is, for one, I didn't have pallets to stack it on. And for two, I've just been cutting and splitting so much when I have free time that I really haven't had time to split or stack. So my thought is, here's kind of my cutoff line right here, is I can start, if I pile this up like it is, I can lay a pallet and stack in that way. And like I said, there is pallets underneath here, but I don't know, is it going to get moldy and go to crap like this? I hope not, because that's a lot of work. Just some thoughts. You guys help me out. Like I said, I'm not an expert, don't claim to be, just showing what I'm doing on YouTube. And firewood is definitely not my expertise, but I enjoy it. It's fun. I'm self-taught. I've been doing it since my early 20s because I've burned wood in several houses, but I never burned wood as a kid. I never split or cut wood as a kid. My dad and family doesn't do that, so I'm kind of learning here, and I appreciate your guys' help. So if you guys can hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and we will see you on the next one.